It's high time that the Commission considers the fact that India is in a state of undeclared war. Over the past 2 nights, the bordering states have been constantly under stress and pressure. The civilians have been under horrific stress because of the attacks. You can literally see the missiles, the drones flying over your head. It's a grave injustice to the people of the country if the civil services exam is not considered to be postponed. It's a grave injustice to the people at the border areas, or the people who are serving in the forces, or the people anywhere attached to them. This is the situation that we are right now in. This is not a situation where you can conduct an exam. It's not a situation in which you can prepare for an exam. Survival comes first. It's a humble request to the Commission to consider postponing the exam to the earliest date possible. They're already way ahead of the schedule. The insensitivity would be gravely highlighted if this is not taken into cognizance. It's a time that we stand together. Over the past 2 nights, we have seen intense amount of drone attacks being carried out in the northern and the northwest frontiers of India. And this is not fun. This is not fun for the people who are living there. It's not fun for the mental state. It's not fun for anybody. And UPSC needs to take cognizance of it. It needs to be a calm situation where you conduct an exam of this intensity. Even if in the current circumstances, the Commission has the civilian infrastructure to conduct the examination, since the exam is about 15 days to go from now, the people are not in a mental state to prepare for the exam. This is not fun. I want to repeat this over and over again. It's not fun to see missiles and drones flying over your house. And it is neither fun to hear huge amount of sirens and everybody in a state of chaos and in panic. This is not the time to prepare for an exam. This is a time people are trying to save their lives. So for the people in the bordering states, and this is not just one state or one union territory, understanding an aspirant's mindset, I can say that communication is the key. The Commission needs to communicate with the students and tell them what's on their mind. If they're planning to conduct the exam, please be clear about it. From smallest to the greatest of the organizations in the country are communicating with the people. May it be the police, may it be the ISRO, or any of them. It's not weak, it's not lowly for you to communicate with the students, and it would ease the pressure. At the end, I want to ask each and every person sitting and making decisions on this front, if this was a situation in which you were writing the exam, would you be still sitting where you are? It's a grave injustice to the people at these places. As people preparing for the civil services, I feel ethics, which is paper 4, it's not just to be practiced on answer sheets. These are things that we need to feel. Empathy, compassion, it's something that you need to feel for people. And this is the time that we feel for them. And as a body, which has such a big responsibility, you need to take care of this. I hold UPSC accountable for the fact that can you verify that people are in a mental state to attend this exam in these bordering states? If your answer is yes, they are in a mental state, kudos to you. You're well connected with the aspirant community. It's high time that UPSC communicates with people and tells them what's on their mind, because uncertainty is looming large. We don't know if it's going to happen. We don't know if it's not going to. It's just all in limbo. Communication can solve a lot of things. So I hope UPSC takes cognizance of this.